Hi. Hello. So we're back to telling lies. It doesn't have a title screen or anything. Just says continue or options. Let me just do that real quick. Apparently, I actually looked really briefly at a guide. Apparently, we have somewhere between an hour and an hour and a half left of the game. So we're gonna do that. There's actually an ending. You actually get credits. I should turn this light on. There we go. I just realized. Yeah. It might be just like half an hour, but we'll see. We'll see. There is an ending. It's coming soon. And after that, after we found the ending, I'm gonna switch games to a playthrough of Erica. Because I wanna. And yeah. But for now, we're continuing here. There are a bunch of weird trophies left. I didn't look too closely at them because I'm not gonna get the final. Oh, we're actually a lot closer than I thought. Anyway, I'm not gonna get all the trophies on stream. Hi Ash, welcome. The game. Okay, I'm gonna spoil it now since we're so close. You see how it says 4:56 a.m.? The game ends at 5:30. So if I'd played for just another few minutes in game time, I would have gotten a new trophy and a new tiny cutscene. But I didn't know that, which is why I ended the stream when I did. But there was also someone who told me how to get the... Okay. We are gonna, however, search for something completely different now. We are gonna search for... I have so many notes for this game. I'm Karen. Ava. Who is Ava? Do we know? Oh, Ava is the baby mama. The new baby mama. Alba is our daughter. Let's search for Alba. And I've seen that. These are the same from two different perspectives. I haven't seen that. Okay, so there's a thing. I wanted Alba to be one of the more modern heroines. Thought there was a trick to starting the movie from the beginning, because it works on the Switch apparently, but it doesn't work on the PlayStation. But it's a very complicated trick anyway, so. Okay, let's go.
Dada, I'm in my Halloween costume. I'm Aurora.
She is adorable.
I wanted Mama to be Maleficent, but she doesn't want to.
Yeah, well, Mama doesn't have Angelina Jolie's cheekbones.
Yes, you do.
Oh, shh. I wanted Alba to be one of the more modern heroines, but Mama bought the costume. So.
I love it.
And she loves it.
Oh, doesn't she look so pretty? Oh, Halloween is so important to children, and I wanted her to feel special.
It's fine, Mama. Hey, why don't you go play in your room, sweetheart? Alba is fine. Look, Mama, this is a family. David is here and he's working.
He's always working. Walks in the door and he expects me to have my best face on.
Mama.
You're never gonna keep a man like you keep being so opinionated. I'll run the bath.
Okay. You have to be here for Thanksgiving and the recital, okay? I sent you the date. The Bureau was very insistent that we were a strong family unit. You'd think they'd want to make some effort to keep things that way. We should frame that report with our diplomas. We're both great at taking tests. I gotta go.
So one thing I don't know, let me check real quick. Hi. I played for 4 hours and 16 minutes last week. Let me just do this. One thing I've been trying to figure out is if the videos run in real time or if the game runs in real time, but I think I started... Let me check actually. Again. Yes, I'm very distracted today. Here. I got the Make It Past 1 a.m. trophy at 8:21, so that's almost an hour and a half into the stream. And then it took less than an hour to make it past 2 a.m., 45 minutes to make it past 3 a.m., half an hour, 35 minutes to make it past 4 a.m. So we actually have super little left. So I don't exactly know how time works in the game.
Alba is so happy.
So Stephen was the coworker that sent her the flowers, and David thought he was hitting on her, right?
Can't sleep.
She still has a rose. When is this video from?
Well, don't let me stop you. But can I tell you about how hard my life is right now? It's not just her drinking. Mama's acting crazy. Not her usual crap. She's getting confused. Look, I talked to Stephen about it, and the anesthesiologist, and he said that I might need to take her to see somebody, because at her age it could be dementia. But she hates hospitals, you know. She's convinced that the doctors had it in for Papa, and that's why. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just blowing it all out of proportion. But look, I'm telling you, she won't go. David, she's a grown woman. I'm not gonna trick her into going to the doctor.
Emma.
Yeah, and Alba's so happy to have her Mima here, and I guess if she really is sick, then it's better that she's here instead of on her own in Texas, you know? Screw you. You don't get to be jealous.
I don't know what he said, but I bet that was justified. Wait, did the trophy not pop up? Did I miss the trophy? Hang on. Because there's supposed to be a 5 a.m. trophy. Yes, I'm using the PlayStation app. Nope. No trophy. Okay, so that's March, right? No, that's November. November 2017. When did he actually... This is the one I found. So he killed himself. That was a year before he killed himself. Because this is when he kills himself. Let's bookmark this one. How do I bookmark again? Do I need to be watching them to bookmark them?
To my children, Alba.
There we go. Oh! Oh, it just jumped from 5 a.m. to 5:25 a.m. That's weird. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but... Huh. Time is running out. I think that's the 5 a.m. trophy. If I want to, I don't have to end the stream now and end the game now. There is a trophy for watching all 100 and something videos. And then you get the final video after you upload this. But if I press upload now, that's the end of the game. I didn't expect it to just jump at me this quickly. And I can go back and rewatch the videos and get the platinum after. I don't need to redo this. There's only one missable trophy. Yes, that did escalate quickly. But you know, we might as well. Because I feel, I don't think there's anything else that yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna go back and get the platinum. It's an easy platinum. But I don't think there's anything else I feel like I need to watch. We could have, but too late now. And here I was, like 10 minutes ago, I was saying we probably have an hour left, maybe more. And yeah, we didn't. But there is a guide for how to get all the videos. And I think I can go back, so if you have anything you want to watch, we can still chill around and play with the game some more. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here with the trophy guide open and just look at how many videos was it? Um, hmm, hmm, hmm. $170. There are 169 videos that you can see in the game, and the 170th you get now. Or after the end of the game. Or something. What is she doing? Oh, she's fucking up the computer. She's literally drilling holes in the MacBook. Someone is going to be slightly upset with her about that. That was the final video. I honestly don't feel like there was much more of an emotional payoff now than there was last week. Because we found the end of the game. We found his fate. And
I don't believe in karma, but after I shot that FBI agent, the market picks up and I end up selling my 2 apartments and making a profit. I briefly think about going back into real estate, but fuck that. Instead, I will move to New York and set up my own cam agency. We won't make much money, but we'll never lose much money either. And everyone will get paid what they're worth.
sure. I mean, I guess that was a little more emotional payoff. Why does she need to be in New York for the cam agency, though? Like, if you want to make money, live somewhere cheap and just pretend that you're somewhere expensive. If you can work from home, you don't need a fancy place. You just need a room, like a tiny bit of room. This is literally like my arms aren't even straight. Like if I have straight arms like this, my arms can't even fit onto the green screen. What if it's cam agency? If all she's doing is camming, I could do this from Antarctica as long as I had good internet. everywhere is full of people with crushed dreams. I mean, I see your point. Antifa protesters. I don't know if you ever saw them. Piano girl. Pedestrians. Partygoers. Toddler star. Although I guess if you want people who are willing to take their clothes off on camera, actors are more likely to do that than Nancy down the street, maybe. I guess. Yes, I do see that point. But I mean, weird people do weird things on the internet now anyway. Look at all the OnlyFans and me. I mean, if someone were to tell me that I could make 3 times the amount of money streaming to, what's that one called? Plexstorm, I think? If you don't know what Plexstorm is, don't Google it. It's a streaming service where you're allowed to be completely naked. I mean, if I could, I mean, if I were to make like 10 times more money and just, you know, look topless, I would absolutely do that. If you don't need to see my boobs, absolutely. If you do need to see my boobs, maybe I'd ponder it. But, you know, just, I mean, I'm not that dressed anyway. Trophy earned sunrise. And yes, that was a weird conversation to have. Let's look at report. This is to update the committee on interim findings from the investigation into the information leaked by ex-FBI Special Agent Karen Douglas. Digital forensics has determined the full extent of the breach and of Douglas's actions on 6/23/19. The initial source of the data she has received has been tracked to an NSA civilian employee who recently resigned their position. Possibly named Marcus, because sorry. On 6/22/2019, the civilian employee provided Douglas with a hard drive with 6 hours of footage on it, contained in a local dump of the Retina database. As you are aware, this data was focused on the FBI's Operation Green Dagger, of which Douglas was a member. The team tracking Douglas was able to locate her once she began uploading her package. However, the upload was completed and she destroyed her laptop before they could detain her. Despite the physical damage, we have been able to extract enough information to map her actions against the leaked dataset. We believe the package shared by media outlets was the entire package uploaded by Douglas. Of the stolen dataset, Douglas personally reviewed just under half of the footage, leaking 68 individual files. Our analysis shows that she focused most of the footage featuring Maxine Williams, the cam girl. We characterize her motivation as being primarily political, frequently accessed records. David's legend, Davis pissed cam girl BS. A partial restoration of Douglas's metadata gives a sense of her interest. Sample queries Harry raided Mike. Full copy of the extracted map will be shared with the relevant departments. She fucked him? NSA initially suspended the civilian employee's access to NSA sensitive compartment information, and 2 weeks later revoked his security clearance and notified him of the proposal to remove him from NSA employment. He admitted to a brief relationship with Douglas during questioning. Oh, so that's the person whose no, that couldn't be the person whose house she was at. He wouldn't have known what she was doing then. He would recognize the thing. Or did he recognize it? Maybe he did. He remained in an uncleared employee status pending appeal of the revocation and resigned a week later. He has not filed an appeal of the revocation. Should you have any questions or require additional information, please contact me. Alan M. Sharp, Director of Legislative Affairs Office. All my love, J.H. Who's J.H.? Do we know who J.H. is? The boss was called... Oh, my notes are such a fucking mess. The boss was called Mike. I don't know if there was a JH. Well, yeah. We watched just under half the footage. We can go back and watch more. Or we can move on to Erica. I wish maybe that I wouldn't have been able to beat the game the way I did. Like, some videos were time locked. Because if I were to, like, play the game from the beginning, and I just accidentally choose star as a search word, yes, beat the game. If I were just choosing random words, like that video where the suicide video, if I could get that in like 15 minutes, then I'm just sitting there for the remaining 5.5 hours of the game. Just, I don't understand any of this. So I wish that maybe if the game had like, yeah, exactly. So I wish the game had like sequence locked that video so you couldn't get it until somewhere between hours 4 and 5 or 5 and 5:30. Yeah, but okay, let's go back in. And open here. No, not that. This, then.
To my children, Alba and Star, I
Like, if I were to search for, like, say my brain works weird, and one of the first things I search for is, I mean, I'm not gonna get Ava, because it only shows them in chronological order. So if I search for Ava, I get the 5 earliest videos containing Ava. But say I were to search for, let's see here.
Hi. This is David Smith or Miller or Jones or however you know me.
I don't know when they tell me his last name, but if I were to search for that, and there aren't that many hits for that, maybe I could get this video in like 20 minutes. Even if I'm brand new.
I'm about to do something, and I need it to be clear why and what I'm doing. The Prosperant pipeline is a bad thing.
I mean, I'm not gonna get it
And
from
like a lot of
Prosperant.
bad things, government and corporations have let them happen. I mean,
But if I watch them, if I'm super linear, maybe I can get it from government. How many hits are there on government or corporations?
we've all let them happen. And strong men like me have let them happen. And I've done a lot of bad things. But I'm going to do something right now. Okay.
Okay, let's see. If I back up, like I saw pretty early, I feel like that video that she wants to run a marathon. There are only 3 hits for marathon, and one of them is the suicide video. So I could probably, if I had dumbly searched for marathon, I could have gotten that video super early. Let's see if we go for corporation. If I'd searched for corporation, I would have found it super early. Government. Well, I mean, it shows that he kills himself. And knowing that he kills himself, no matter why, is like... That to me is like the end of the game. Because he leaves his family. And whatever the journey is between that first video and that video is, he dies. He kills himself. And it's just... that video. That's the first video we're shown. Or this search is the first we're shown. And knowing that he dies... I mean, it's just the end of the story. It's weird to explain, but I mean, I wasn't necessarily expecting a happy ending when I started this, but I wasn't expecting there's 6 hours of this guy and he dies. But knowing now that he dies at the end, like, what is it? 3 months, 1 year and 3 months after that first video. Well, no, but it's... No. No, it's not. It's not. It's like getting a manuscript of a novel. Printed pages, not bound, dropping the manuscript on the floor, and picking up random pages, and finding this. So it's not like jumping to the last page of the novel, or being told at the beginning of the novel. It's like accidentally finding it. It's like switching the channel. Yes, but that's different. Because the record scratch, I bet you're wondering how I got into this situation. That implies that the person survived. We're an external person, we're a separate person watching the video records of this. So it's like, I don't know, it's different. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's different. It's like Tangled. You know, basically the first line in Tangled is, this story is about how I died. But since they're telling the story, they're not dead. This one, I mean, if you accidentally screw yourself over, you get that, and that just, it's such an important part of the story that accidentally getting that in the first half hour would have, like, completely put me off finishing the game. Because I would just, I mean, with some stories, even if you know what the ending is, it's interesting. Like, otherwise true crime wouldn't be interesting. But with this, I mean, when they start with love, and you see him with his wife, you don't expect him to kill himself, and you don't expect him to basically cheat on his wife and have a kid with a 19-year-old. So it's just, yeah. But I don't know. I haven't looked at the code of the game. I don't know if you can actually get that video with the suicide straight away. I just hope you can't. It's like, I don't want to spoil anything for anything I've watched recently. But I've watched things and I've heard things about things I've watched that are like, oh, she dies this, these people break up, they kill each other, and you're like, I cannot see how this story turns into that, and that's interesting. But with this, I could see how the story turns into that. So knowing that would just lose me, I guess. But we are gonna switch to Erica. Hang on. Shut down. Yes. We are gonna switch to Erica. Erica is on the PS4, so I just need to switch consoles real quick. And I'm gonna end the stream. I will be back in less than 5 minutes, so just hang out and chat. Talk with me, talk at me. I will be reading it, and I will be back in just a tiny little bit. But if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for listening to me ramble about the game for a little while, despite not watching any videos. And this is probably the last thing I'm going to upload of this game. So find something else that I did to watch instead. Bye!